How do you open these?
I don't know. Here.
Hi, everybody.
Wow. Rosebud is on full fiend mode.
Yep.
She is trying to get her nicotine, and boy, is it's getting sad. She's trying to chew through a plastic container. Let me help you.
Thanks.
Jesus Christ.
I want to all the fans to know that the global, worldwide fan base that I wore underwear today. So
did you not have underwear on yesterday?
You won't be seeing my ass on YouTube by accident.
Yeah, that's a new patron level.
And shout out to the patron who told me that my ass was showing on YouTube, because I did not notice until 100 people had watched.
That was very sweet of them.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I just noticed, some wounds.
Just
battle
wounds.
Yeah, because we live in the wilderness of the post-apocalypse, and a lot of times we got to go out, fight at night.
Yeah.
Fight a bramble.
Yeah.
You hear a noise in a bramble, and you're like, "What's that?"
Caught up in a bramble. You better look out.
And so I go out there, and then I just come home and I just collapse.
Yeah.
I just collapse.
And I just tend to his wounds like a Civil War woman.
Mm-hmm. We call them nurses now, but
yeah.
Civil War woman, and then we just fall asleep on each other, covered in soot.
Covered in soot and ash.
Yeah, because we've been hanging out down at the factory.
Like two battalion soldiers.
Like two teens.
Yeah.
Oh, babe, why are your levels so low?
I don't know.
Trying to fix these levels.
We got a complaint from someone.
Who's complaining?
Which one am I? The one on the bottom or the one on the top?
The bottom.
Oh, my levels are fine.
Okay.
Your levels need to pick it up.
You should see what my levels are the big ones.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about?
Good job.
Oh, okay.
I love watching our voices dance on the screen.
God, it sounds like somebody on acid.
I feel like I'm on acid.
Oh, God, what is this? Day 15?
Day 15.
Wow.
We are entering into our third week of total isolation.
Oh, my God.
And let me tell you something. I prayed for this every day of my life. I really did. I love to isolate. I love to take things one day at a time, like a sober woman of grace and dignity. But this is absolutely
insane.
Inhumane.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
It's not right.
It's not right. And yeah, I think we should kill ourselves.
I am starting to be like I woke up today and I was like, what is real? Is this real? Did I wake up? Am I in a coma?
What's going on?
I'm on day through of flu-like symptoms.
Day through of flu? What?
Day 3 of flu-like symptoms.
Great. He's starting to have confusion. This is good.
It's getting into my brain.
Oh, it's getting into his nerve endings. Hi, Charlie. You want to do a house sesh?
Yeah,
Ready?
Let's do a house sesh.
Oh. Oh, he just knocked over the entire fucking... Our whole soundboard.
Is that still going? God, thank God.
Our whole professional soundboard just fell apart. That's $1 million, Charlie.
Charlie, you better do it good this time.
You guys have been sending us videos of your dogs. Sorry. He's not done. Good job. Okay, good job. Yeah, I like the fade out. That was pretty sweet. He's posing for some reason.
He's got puffy jowls.
Did
he eat something weird? Did you leave something down?
No, his teeth get stuck on his lip. It's really cute.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
cutest dog.
You've been sending us videos of your dogs reacting to our dog howling.
We love it.
Love to see it.
We love it so much.
Just keep sending those. Those are great. Some of your dogs seem genuinely confused.
Yeah, a lot of dogs seem to be like, why is there a dog in the car dashboard?
Yeah.
Or where's that other dog coming from? I'm scared.
Yeah.
Last night we saw Palm
is there
and
a
a Newfoundland.
dog in your lap?
Yeah.
Yeah. Palm was checking to see if there was a dog in the owner's lap.
And then that Newfoundland trotted by like the alien in the movie Species.
Yeah.
It's just like tiny dog, giant
Giant.
dog.
Andy was singing a sound check song this morning that I wanted you guys to hear.
Because it was beautiful.
It was the weirdest thing. It was like he was half asleep and he just kept saying, he was like, I'm in a plane and I'm checking for the children. I was like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But I was busy thinking about how Andy has the energy of a man who just walked into a classroom to tell children to suppress their biological impulses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to tell them not to do something that they really want to do.
Masturbate?
Yeah. Or drugs.
Yeah. That's their biological impulse is drugs?
Yeah.
You think all the kids,
listen,
their glands
the children are out here and they want to do drugs.
Oh, that's just us, babe. We were children that wanted to do drugs.
Remember when they would come in with the briefcase?
And with all the drugs?
Yeah.
And you'd be like, how'd you get those drugs? I'd
be like, all right, Mr. Officer, I see what game you're playing.
Hey, Slick, where'd you, you want to talk after class?
you got a card or something?
I remember they would tell us how you could tell what was a real drug.
Yeah.
They'd be like, this is fake weed. This is real weed. And you were like, what's the street value of that? They were like, $150 a gram. You were like, thank you, sir. You've done a great service. I will stay away from these
They told you what a gram was.
Yeah.
I love it. That's when cops were really doing what they were supposed to do. You know, teaching children how to find drugs safely.
Yeah. Do you remember back in the day when it was just pot? It was just really pot. That was the only drug.
It was never just pot.
People did coke. People did ecstasy.
No, you were just surrounded by potheads.
No, but I went to an inner city school and nobody did coke. Nobody did ecstasy. I think occasionally somebody would have mushrooms or acid. But we didn't have... We weren't like you, where it was just all the derelict children of the American government workers. Just fucking...
Let's get some cocaine.
Got access to a DEA hangar.
Or just our parents' coke.
Yeah. But you never did coke, right?
I never did.
Because she was a cheerleader and in the 4-H.
Yeah, because I was in debutante school.
She was in debutante school because she had to get ready for her cotillion.
No, I didn't.
Oh, welcome tonight,
to cotillion.
Queens of the South.
Please put on your lady gloves and dance until 8:30.
Dance in a circle, dipping one shoulder into the pit. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Last night we spoke to a friend and we learned some stuff about the new revelations about the disease, right?
We did. We
this is Corona facts.
That was the worst drum. It took me 5 seconds to realize that was a drum roll.
Yeah.
I thought you were actually stuttering and was concerned.
Yeah, just having just failures, speech failure.
Yeah, I'm still not totally convinced that you're not.
Can you give me a break? Listen, I'm very sick.
You're very sick?
I'm very sick right now. Give me a break.
I'm dying.
I'm dying of a broken heart.
What? Why?
Some chick I saw in line yesterday didn't follow me back.
You didn't see anybody. Nobody fucking looked at you. Andy used to do this. He used to be like, oh, this chick was like looking at me. I'm like, nobody looks at you.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking looks at you.
Rosebud loves to be like, you're so handsome. And then like later on I'll be like, hey, this girl is flirting with me. And she'll be like, nobody flirts with you. You're ridiculous. Nobody cares about how you look. People can barely see you. They think it's a
They
tree
think you're
stump.
a scarecrow.
Yeah, they think you're a scarecrow or a troll that came to life. Hold on, I have to take my medicine. Will you, captain the ship? Why don't you start yelling out these broads?
Yeah, all right. They'll love that you called them that.
I love to be called a broad.
All right, guys.
Like my comedy.
What? That your comedy is broad? God. Ugh. All right, you guys. We got some new patrons. Allison Evans, I want to shout you out. Thank you so much. You are an Aloha patron. I don't know why, but it's telling me when your payment's due. Like I'm going to say that. Allison, thank you so much and welcome to the beach. Jenny Orr, you're also a new patron. Patron? Patreon is really fucking up the way I say patron.
It's patron.
Andy's dancing. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm sorry for what you're about to see.
Sorry.
He feels good after he takes his antidepressants.
Even before
It's
placebo.
He gets hyped. Jenny Orr, welcome to the patron.
Do you think
Patreon.
Somebody in Russia was ever trying to say placebo?
And they just kept saying spasiba?
Yeah. And then the person just thought that they were saying thank you over and over
Are
again.
you flossing?
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't seem like it.
I just had a lot of treats last night before I went to bed.
Oh, okay. Jenny Orr, $5 a month. You are an Aloha patron. Welcome to the beach. Also, Itak Moradi. I hope I didn't fuck up your name.
ITAC.
That's
ETAC.
Attack.
ITAC. It's definitely an E or an I sound. There's no way it's a ich sound.
Anyway, sorry we're so white, and welcome to the beach. You are an Aloha patron. We're so excited to have you here.
Yeah, we come from the North Pole, and we wanted to let you guys all know that you've been very good boys and girls, and you will get all your Christmas presents.
Yep, we will be sending them. They're going to come late, okay? Because UPS and FedEx are really dragging ass these days.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really doing it. They're dragging it out.
They're making this harder.
I don't blame them.
Amazon, not a single delivery date in the near future. Are you fucking kidding me?
I had to get on Whole
You
Foods
could bail
last
out
night.
the whole goddamn country with the amount of money you have.
Let's see if we got one for this other Amazon order. Is this going to be interesting for the viewers?
Probably not.
Maybe we should start.
You want to read our Amazon order?
Yeah,
Is that what
sometimes
you were
they
about
like
to
to
say?
get behind the scene.
Nobody wants to know what's in our Amazon cart.
Look at this. When I dated an Australian, I ordered Australian cookies. This is the speculoos made from the Biscoff cookies. Do you want more of these stories? There's Charlie's leash.
No, this is the worst thing you've ever done on the podcast.
Oh, babe, that's sweet. No, I was trying to see if we got an order time. That's what I was trying to do.
We didn't. There is no order time. Stop it.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Focus.
What are you talking about?
Guys, I can't anymore. Please.
She's getting divorced.
Someone.
You guys, she's divorcing me. You were right. There's no delivery times.
Yeah. Thanks.
You guys, there's a kind of seltzer water that they have on Amazon, fresh. It's apple and ginger. How can I not try to get this? I'm not allowed out into the public anymore because I'm quarantining myself.
That does sound delicious.
Because I have flu-like symptoms. You know what they did last night?
Babe, I will put on a shield and I will go out there and I will get you apple and ginger seltzer.
Like the dad from
I want you guys to know I took
28
care of
days
him
later.
yesterday in a way that you would all be shocked to see.
Yeah, she drew me a bath.
I drew him a bath.
Mm-hmm.
I put on a face mask for him. Not on myself, on him. Okay? I made him dinner. I made him lunch. I took him on a little walk. Just a little one because he was too weak.
I was weak. It was pathetic. I was like out of breath, like
We didn't go near anybody, so calm down.
2 blocks, maybe?
2 blocks.
And I was like, I have to stop.
Yeah, he was like, I have to turn around. Andy gets this baby voice when he's tired and sick. He's like, I don't know, babe. I gotta turn around. And his eyes get really big. And I'm like, you don't have to do what you're doing right now. But obviously it's part of the thing.
The good thing about our relationship is it's just started. And Rosebud already despises me. And so I think that's always a good sign. Kind of month 1 of being engaged. And she's doing nice things, but you can see the contempt in her eyes.
That's not true.
She hated it.
That's not true. I liked it.
She wanted to be in New York.
I do want to be in New York.
She wanted to be in New York.
If everyone there wasn't fucking dying.
With some young dancer. I always use dancer. It's not really true.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like I'm going to leave you for a gay guy.
You might.
I'm not.
You might leave me for a gay guy, and that's fine.
Why? I already have a gay guy.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I wish Alex English would chime in right now and be like, he is kind of gay.
He's probably going to start listening to the podcast. He heard someone mention the word gay.
Yeah. We are... What were we going to talk about
I cut your hair yesterday.
Oh, yeah. She cut my hair yesterday, which was so sweet. And she did it so carefully. And the whole time we were bickering at each other. And we're getting into that kind of frontier zone, aren't we?
We really are. We're a pioneer family.
Yeah. We're starting to get like covered wagon sad.
Yeah.
I probably don't even have the flu. I probably have cholera.
Yeah. You probably have dysentery. Dysentery, right?
Dysentery.
Dysentery?
Yeah.
You probably have dysentery.
Dysentery.
He's got dysentery.
Dysentery.
You can tell that's a word that I've only learned from watching documentaries with British narrators.
Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've shouted out all these folks. Was there something we wanted to cover today? Oh, okay. Yeah, we kind of started getting into this, but we didn't. Few things that we learned about the Rona from our friend Kate, who's been doing some investigative journalism just for us. It's like private journalism, but no, she's like been following it.
She has 7 friends who have all tested positive.
And one of them is doing a blog. We reached out to him. He got back to us. We might get him back on. We might get him on the radio.
Yeah? On the radio?
The podcast, which I call the radio. We might get him on the radio.
We have him on the old radio.
We have walkie-talkies. He's in Singapore, so I don't know if they're going to work. But anyways.
This guy is incredible. He's been stuck in the hospital with coronavirus for 23 days.
And he's in Singapore, so it's like a really good gig.
And he has no symptoms, but they won't let him go until he's tested negative twice.
2 days in a row. And they stick a metal rod up his nose once a day.
All the way up to almost to where it touches your brain. That's how they test for the coronavirus. And he tested negative 3 days ago. Okay, it was the day after his roommate left. His roommate had been stuck with him for most of the time. He tested negative, and then the next day tested positive. And he was like, fuck. Because that means like every time he tests positive, it's like another couple days.
Yeah. But
this man is incredible.
The one thing, Rosebud's very attracted to him, and that is something that we should add in there. Asterisks.
I'm not attracted to him.
The funny thing is he's a book reviewer, and he keeps on trying to do the book reviews, which is very interesting because he'll be like, all right, we're going to talk about Rachel Cusk's outline today, and then we're also going to talk about my coronavirus updates. And so it's cute. He's very earnest. But one thing that they've noticed is the healthier you are,
I'm not attracted to him.
I'm just teasing you. The longer it stays in your system. That's one thing that they're starting to realize. Not that you
Yeah.
have symptoms as long, but the longer you have it in your system, which probably means that you're somewhat contagious for that. So you might have a mild case of coronavirus because you're healthy, like this guy. He had 1 day of tight breathing, 1 or 2 days of tight breathing, 1 or 2 days of a fever, and then everything else he's been fine. But because it's up there, basically where your nostrils meet your brainstem, it survives. Is there something going on? Did you hear something?
What's up? Did you need to say something?
What? What? Charlie?
Anything else? No. Oh, he just wants to visit.
Anyways, what was the other thing that she said?
That it lives like up here in your nose, right? And then
your brainstem.
And the virus basically turns into COVID-19. So COVID-19 is like the disease that comes from the coronavirus.
She said that?
No, she didn't say that.
He said that?
He said that.
There was some other revelation. It was juuling is bad.
Well, he was a smoker, and he said that.
He was a smoker?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I want to smoke so bad. And by that, I mean vape. I want to vape so bad.
He actually said if you're a smoker, it might not have as bad of an effect as you think it's going to if you're healthy.
I'm going to start vaping again.
He's also not a doctor. So I think it's better if we do quit.
It's such a bummer that vaping is so tacky. My mom is so right. I called my mom like 2 days ago to tell her that I was starting to have some kind of like flu-like symptoms because my mom is a nurse, i.e. a hero. Thank you very much. Rosebud was like, you have to tell her. You have to tell her that you're vaping.
It's ridiculous. You're 37 years old. I don't know why you would lie to your mother.
Because I come from the kind of family that lies about stuff because it's better. I'm kidding. We tell each other everything. One time when I was 16, I had to tell my mom, this is one of the worst stories ever. This girl, I'd gotten a blowjob, my first blowjob ever. And this girl, I had really like scorned her. You know what I mean? Like I'd gotten the blowjob and then I'd been like, hey, see you later. But here's the thing. It wasn't a blowjob to completion. She had her underwear on. It was like, there's a lot of factors that are important to remember because her and her friend played a joke on me, which is they called me and they were like, I'm pregnant. And I know that doesn't work. I know it doesn't work.
I know exactly where this is going.
And so I was at dinner when they called me and I like sit down to dinner. We're at a Japanese restaurant.
Yeah.
With my mom. It's me and my mom. And I start crying and my mom's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I got a girl pregnant. And my mom's like, Jesus Christ, what? And I'm like, yeah, she gave me a blowjob. And my mom's like, gee, you're the dumbest person. You're so stupid. I can't believe I raised you. I'm literally a Lamaze teacher. I know I've taught you so much about childbirth and pregnancy. You know everything there is. We're foster parents, and you somehow came to me just now with blowjob / pregnancy. You didn't even orgasm, you idiot.
How did she know that you didn't orgasm?
I probably said it. I probably was like, I didn't even have an orgasm.
Oh my God, Andy.
I think that there was like a period of time.
This is what I'm talking about when I say that I love Andy and how like sweet he is. I just love what an idiot he is. It's my favorite thing about him.
I am a big sweet dummy.
You are. You are a big fucking dummy.
I'm like a guy that gets like locked out of his car, but his keys are in his hand. And I'm just fumbling.
It's worse than that.
Yeah,
it's so much worse than that. It's like you're inside your car with the keys in the ignition and you're crying that you're locked out. That's what it is.
So I'm just mentally ill.
You're just Mentally ill. It's so sad.
And what I like about Rosebud is Rosebud's like a wounded. She's like a child soldier. That's what she's like. Rosebud's like a child soldier. You remember the end of Beast or No Nation or Beast of No Nation?
I love that
where
movie.
the kid is like, he's in the like refugee camp and he's like, the other kids are like, we're bored, we're gonna go back to the war, and the one kid's like, I don't know. Rosebud's like that, but having never been to war, having never had that much trauma in her life, but I can see the gears working in her head where sometimes, like yesterday, she was trying to be sweet and she was doing a very good job, but you could see it in the back of her eyes that she was just thinking about just disappearing. She was just like, I can get out of here. I don't have to do this. I'm not showing any symptoms. I'm not quarantined. We're not married. I could disappear. How far is San Diego? Nobody knows me in San Diego. Could see it in her eyes.
That's why you love me?
Yeah, because you're a wounded wolf. That's what you and dogs get along so well. Is you got a wolf heart. As some, I'm not gonna say it, but
What?
like maybe like a caricature of an indigenous person would be like, you got a wolf heart or something like that.
Are you calling me an indigenous white?
No.
You're calling me
We are
a
indigenous.
tribal white.
We are indigenous to some place.
You're not indigenous to anywhere.
Yes, I am. Plymouth
No, you're
Rock.
not. No.
Plymouth Rock.
Nope.
I swear to God.
I saw you just grasping at somewhere
Dude.
to come up with an answer.
My great.
Dude.
Dude.
When a white guy goes like this, dude, he's making up a lie.
Yeah, because Rosebud's not white. She's from a different culture.
No, when a white woman is lying, she goes like this. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Rosebud's been having an emotional affair. I don't know who it is, but she's been doing it the entire time.
He's been saying this since the second day of quarantine when we got engaged. He slipped the ring on my finger.
That's how I got her to forget that I accused her.
He slipped the ring on my finger and was like, "You're having a FaceTime affair." And I was like,
you
"What?"
are.
And
I
you're
know
like,
you are.
"Enjoy the tiramisu."
Where are you going on with your walks?
Mm-hmm.
No, but my great whatever is the first governor of the Plymouth colony.
Impressive.
What? Why can't that be cool?
Nobody cares.
My other great uncle is
Just say a bad guy.
is Taft.
Just be like, my great whatever.
How do we
was
know
a
they're
bad
bad?
guy.
Maybe he let them hang out. Maybe he's like, hey, you know what? You guys can't say, but you can hang out.
Andy, I would like to have a career
You guys,
when this is over.
you guys
Stop.
You guys are cool. All right.
Stop trying to trap me in a podcast with you.
You guys can hang out.
Stop it.
What are you talking about?
Stop it.
I don't even understand what you're upset about right now, but
You know exactly
I
what I'm
don't.
upset about. You are doing racist humor.
no, I'm talking about the native people, indigenous, Plymouth colony. This is pre-Fateful Triangle. This is pre-slave trade.
Yeah, it's still racist humor, babe.
Is it?
Yeah.
To say that the Native Americans could hang out.
No.
That's all I was saying. I was saying you guys could hang out.
We're not turning this into that, okay? It was a funny joke, but also I'm scared.
Here's the thing. Rosebud associates with a lot of edgelords. She has a lot of friends that kind of toe the line. You know?
I think it has to be you have to be very careful.
None of your friends are careful. You are not afraid to associate with anybody who is successful in an edgelord.
I don't have any friends who are successful.
We know a lot of people who are like canceled, like adjacent, and you would never be like, shut up.
I would.
You're going to ruin my career.
That's not true. That's not true. Every single time I go on a podcast and somebody says something like that, I go, please, I would like to work. Every single time. In fact, our listeners who have heard me on other podcasts could verify that.
Bobby
for
Kelly?
you. Yes. Bobby Kelly.
You would say it to Bobby.
I've gone on Bobby Kelly and been like, can you please shut up? I want to have a career.
Can you make sure that you're not showing the entire fan base your labia right now?
I'm wearing underwear.
God.
He's upset. He's getting defensive.
I'm going for I'm like grasping. I'm like, "Oh, you like edgelords." And then she's like, "No, I don't." And then I'm like, "Your labia is showing." And then she's like, "No, it isn't." And I'm like, "You abuse our dog. You don't take care of our dog and you don't take care of me." This is unfair.
He just spirals. You just spiral. I woke up last night. You had a knife to my throat.
You were FaceTiming.
You were FaceTiming with an NBA player.
You were FaceTiming with one of the stars.
He had tested positive for coronavirus, and you were saying you wanted to get it from him.
Spit in my mouth. What does that mean? I love it when somebody has an affair, but like one of the partners is like, okay, hold on. Breaking news flash, you guys. There's been a big development. I think you guys remember that early on in the show, we had a kitten living in the attic, right?
Yeah.
You guys remember that? So something's happened. The kittens have grown up. They've migrated from the attic. We've left the attic open in case it gets rainy and they need someplace safe, or a coyote comes. Oh, last night there was a coyote. But anyways, there's three kittens. Yeah, there was a coyote in the neighborhood. Charlie was yelling at it. But there's three kittens, and they live on an adjacent roof. I'm thinking about setting up a webcam that is an all-day live stream because it's so cute. He's
really hoping that the kittens will start to dance for him.
Yeah, I've seen this thing called a teddy bear's picnic, and
you go out in the woods tonight.
Terrifying song.
Believe your eyes.
But the teddy bears, they dance and play, and I want these kittens to start dancing hand to hand. Anyways, right now I can see them. It's like it's an all-day joy fest. They just play on this roof in the sun. It's very beautiful. It's got some nice light. Right now the mom is preening one of them. Anyways,
so cute.
So I'm gonna set up
There's about 6 of them.
I'm gonna set up a live stream, you guys. It's gonna be great. I think I can do it with an old iPhone.
He won't do that.
Maybe we should finish the mozzarella video first.
Maybe we should follow through on one thing, you know?
We have followed through on 2 things. Movie party, live Q&A, 1 Patreon episode. By the way, folks, today
is
Patreon Day.
Patreon Day. You get 2 episodes instead of 1.
And that one will be out earlier than midnight East Coast time tonight.
And it will be better than this one.
What?
So if you're not a Patreon, you better join. Because we got something special planned. Right?
Yeah.
And who set that up?
Me.
Okay. We'll let you have that one.
It's so easy.
I'll let you have that one.
It's so easy to piss you off. She's this close. You guys, I cannot wait till the article.
Stop making the fans think I don't love you.
She doesn't love me.
Stop it.
She's got 1 foot out the door.
Shut up.
She's just waiting for her Amazon order to be complete.
Shut up.
Because she has escape supplies in our basket.
Listen, I've been collecting buffalo mozzarella.
Mm-hmm. Buffalo.
And some crackers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting them into a knapsack.
A bindle.
Yeah. Sort of a bindle-like knapsack. It's actually just a backpack on the end of a stick.
Did the straps break, or you refuse to use it?
I refuse to use it right.
Okay.
I just hung a JanSport on the end of a broomstick.
Is it a tiny JanSport or regular size?
Regular size.
Oh wow, that's good for.
Well, it's going to need to last me for a while.
Okay.
Because once I leave, I know that if I want to come back, I'm going to have to apologize, and I'm not good at that.
Yeah, she's horrible at it.
So, yeah, I'm packing up.
She's packing up her things.
Yep, we're gonna head out. Me and Charlie, and probably one of the kittens.
Hey, you guys, you know how she's always talking shit about my technology? Mm-hmm. You might be surprised to hear how crisp the audio is on the video today. And why is that? because Andy did some studying and he learned the correct earphone plugs that you need to use a iPhone jack. And I got us mic sound in the video. I did that.
He did it.
I
you
go
guys.
on every day and I fuck up something on my computer, but I fix something on the podcast.
And there you go. That's what it's all about.
That's why the live Q&A didn't work the other day.
That's what marriage is about. It's about sacrificing one thing to build up another.
Here's something that you just made me realize is I've never been in a position where I'm kind of excited by it because I think we're getting close, where somebody had a cloth bundle and they opened it up and there was things that you wouldn't put in cloth. You know what I mean? Like cheese and fruit and bread. I've never had bread and cloth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want that. Where somebody hides something. You know what I mean?
Like a peasant?
Yeah, I want peasant food.
We can eat a peasant picnic in the backyard.
Yeah, we should do that.
We could build a fire in the fire pit.
We have a little Gouda.
We do have to check on the baby. We haven't checked on him in 2 days.
Jesus Christ. You know what I could do is I can just turn on the Iron Man suit right now.
I mean, I haven't heard him crying, but he is in the fucking quiet box.
I think he's okay, probably.
We just go out there and he's fucking...
Just dead. just the dead. No, because I have the monitors to see... what the baby's vitals are, and they all look healthy right here, unless he somehow has trapped a coyote. Mm-hmm. And, it'd be pretty weird.
You think he might have trapped a coyote?
And then set it up so that it was, in our...
Are you checking the monitors now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's shaking his little legs around.
Yeah, he looks fine.
Yeah. Reaching out. Yep. Looks pretty happy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, he's a little angry.
Okay, we got to turn this off because that's just scary.
I don't want to listen to that.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's better if we keep the monitors off.
But anybody that was worried about the baby, you're wrong. All right?
You're wrong.
The baby's fine.
It's screaming and it's fine.
It's upset, which is good. That's a good sign. It shows...
We're preparing this baby for apocalyptic life.
We're preparing this baby for Apocalypto, the movie.
Yeah.
We're going to recreate it in the backyard. I'm building miniature pyramids.
And I am...
She's building some indigenous outfits.
I haven't seen Apocalypto, so I'm just
You haven't seen Apocalypto?
No.
That's a good character. A guy who feels
What?
that passionate about movies that nobody's seen.
Or just about everything.
Yeah. Wait, you haven't heard Chris Brown's most recent album?
I actually don't like bananas.
Yeah, oh God. Have you ever seen the
You
guy?
You don't like bananas? It's just
What?
he's like that about every single thing.
You know something that I really love is I love when somebody is like you'll say something's gross and they'll force themselves to eat it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where you'll be like, "Oh man, you can't like you're about to eat like a lot of wasabi. You should do a lot." And they're like, "I love wasabi." And you're like, No. You're like, that's way too much. And they're like, "I'm fine." And then they eat it and you're like, "It's awful. I know it's awful."
That's me.
You're the person that does that?
I'm that person, yeah.
And you're just crying and your nose is running and you're
Yeah.
like, "I love this."
That's me. That's 100% me.
Oh, gosh.
I remember one time I got in a fight with my dad. I was like 8 and he was baking cookies with baker's chocolate and I'd never had baker's chocolate. And I was like, "I want some of that chocolate." And he was like, "You don't want this chocolate. It's gross." And I was like, "It's not gross. It's chocolate. I want some." And he was like, "If you eat this chocolate, I'm going to make you eat the entire block of chocolate." And I was like, "Fine. I don't give a shit." And so I took one bite of the chocolate and he was like, "All right, you have to eat the whole thing." And of course it tasted like chalk. And
did you have to eat the whole thing?
I had to eat the whole fucking thing.
I love your family.
I had to eat the whole thing and
It's like I'm marrying into...
to like it. I pretended to like it and then I walked into the bathroom and I barfed.
Yeah, it's like I'm marrying into sharp objects. That's what it feels like.
What's that?
That Amy Adams show about murder and deception.
Yeah.
It's like I'm marrying into Homeland.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
It was actually torturous.
I can't wait to meet the chief. And I go, where's the bodies?
Show me the bodies, chief. And he's like, welcome to the ranch. You want to come hunting?
Yeah. And then he puts a little tiny syringe into my neck and I wake up in a chamber.
Yeah.
And then I'm the baby in the box.
Yeah.
Because I want to be the baby in the box.
You do want to be the baby you do want to be the baby in the box.
I want to be the baby in the box.
Turn it off.
God, he's so angry. He's yelling.
It's so unattractive.
He's yelling. And I bet in baby, it's all very offensive.
Yeah. I bet you he's calling us godless names.
Here's a question. If we get enough babies, right, and we put them deep into Elysian Park, I'm talking 20, 30 babies. Mm-hmm. We put them deep in Elysian Park where nobody can find them.
Far from the body pile.
All right. Yeah, of course. The body mountain is not a place that we bring babies. Mm-hmm. Unless one of them expires.
Yeah.
And, but so we don't talk to the babies. We never talk to them.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And
no eye contact, no talking.
Yes, we just come in kind of
no body
Handmaid's
language.
Tale, like kind of a mix between Handmaid's Tale and Sharia law, like face
Just
cover, like
absolutely
docent,
emotionless.
you know.
Yeah.
And then, but we take care of them, but we don't talk to them, and we let them socialize.
And
we let them.
Do they rise up?
No, well, obviously later, but do they start all speaking a common language?
Yes.
They do?
Yeah.
Are there words or is it just sounds?
Anthropologically, it would just be sounds.
But would
Most likely.
would the sounds mean stuff to them?
Yeah.
God, I want to do that. Give us your babies.
Hand us your babies.
We're trying to do an experiment.
Guys, we have nothing to do. We need some babies.
This is a great time to hand over your babies. We'll give them back when they're 5. They'll be damaged forever. They'll never really
speak
fit
English,
in again.
Ever. You're going to have to learn their language.
Weren't we like, we were like listening to something the other day. It was like either on the radio or some song. And I was like, this sounds like if Nell had an album of songs.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good riff.
Yeah. I wish I knew what it was about. I wish I remember what it was about.
It was about some song where they were just making up words.
But it was funny. You killed it.
Thanks, babe. I did stand-up last night on Zoom.
It was the saddest thing I've ever seen.
And she got very mad because I was kind of doing well.
He was.
I was getting laughs with 3 audience members.
Yeah. The comics were laughing.
Today, I have another show.
Do you?
Yeah.
On Zoom?
Yep. You got asked to do the show, and you did not want to do it.
That's a storytelling show.
Whatever.
Blech.
I'm going to talk about the time that I killed my fiance. And then I didn't kill her. I knocked her out and I put her in a bigger quiet box with the baby.
You're going to tell about that time?
The time that it happened.
Okay, what time is your show?
2?
2 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, I got to go.
No.
I actually have
I need you for something.
I have a trip to Whole Foods.
You're quarantined.
No.
You're quarantined.
Sorry, I'm busy. Go. I can't make it.
Let me feel your glands.
No, don't touch my
Hold
neck.
On. I need to feel your
don't
glands.
Don't touch my neck.
I need to feel your glands.
This is going on YouTube. If you do anything, it's going on YouTube. You guys, we love you so much.
We're kind of burning out.
We're burning out.
But we got to talk about a few more things, which is...
What?
Well, there was something else we were going to talk about.
Oh, no, there wasn't, Andy. You just keep saying that.
It's fun to do.
You keep saying there was something else we really wanted to talk about.
And it's just something I had a thought about.
A single episode. As if we've sat down and been like, well, what should we talk about today? Even once.
What's funny about this is that she's making fun of me for this. But last week, she did this exact thing where she wrote out the entire episode and then she did not run it by me. And then the morning of, she was like, this is what we're doing. And I was like, what are you doing? And
it was a mistake.
It was great. It was a great episode. And I wanted to keep doing it. And then you grew tired of it because it wasn't exciting. Like you being single.
I miss the spontaneity.
She misses the strange D that she used to catch out in the wilderness. You'd wear a pair of yoga pants to the CVS. What do you know? The FedEx driver's staying in your apartment a little bit longer.
I never caught strange D in the wilderness at a CVS. I would catch it in the wilderness. Okay?
Yeah.
I'd go out in my camo gear and I'd fuck a bear.
Yeah. That was hot. And she means...
And I don't mean a large gay man. I'm talking about an actual bear.
Oh, you fucked an animal.
I fucked a bear.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
Oh, man.
And it was passionate. And it was a lot like what it would be like to fuck The Rock.
Do you think that the summer of love, like, I'm trying to imagine how these people, because, you know, everybody's like free love and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I was looking at every single person because we're watching the Vietnam documentary. Yeah. And I'm watching every single person, and I don't know how they transitioned from being like goofy fucking weirdos to fucking. Like every single person is like some guy that like looks like a lawyer that got like trapped on a boat.
Yeah.
And then he's like, we would do a day, would do. I don't know how you.
Every single one of them looks like an accountant or a car salesman.
Yeah, but then they like
grew their
hair out and then like put on their mom's dress. Mm-hmm. And then like somehow there's
if
a
you go
babe.
to a fish show now, they all look the same way.
Yeah, but like how do you transition from that to love making? That's what I don't understand. Wait a second. Are we getting puppy dreams live on air?
I think we are. Charlie's barking in his sleep. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, we woke him.
We woke him up.
Fuck.
Halsish. Anyway. Hi, Charlie.
Oh, you're so cute. You can stretch whenever you want.
Oh, my God. I love it when he stretches. God, you're such a cutie pie.
You guys don't know this, but Charlie has a giant dick. Not in comparison to a human, but just for his body size. I think it's a fifth of his whole body.
Yeah, it's
insanely
big.
Because you don't know, because he's a very hairy dog.
It's inappropriately large.
So he's like a shaggy dog. And so you shave him once a year, and you remember that his dick is the size of one of his legs. And now, this weird thing he did, since maybe we never noticed it because he had long hair, is when he shits, he gets a boner.
A full-blown hard-on.
And it's gross, Charlie. It's disgusting. You sicko.
Everyone likes to poop, but you don't need to get a boner all over yourself.
Yeah, you don't need to get aroused. You don't need to get aroused by the fact that
I realize society is collapsing, but you don't need to collapse with it.
Yeah, you don't need to lose all your decorum.
Look at how well your parents are holding up.
Is there anything else you want to cover on the pod?
No, I think that's it. You guys, we love you. We got some more reviews on iTunes.
We love that.
Oh my God, we got a really funny one this morning, and I can't remember what it said, and I can't check it right now. But I'll read it later. And if you guys have time today, if you can leave a review of the pod on iTunes, that would mean the world to us. It really makes our day. It makes the pod visible to strangers. Okay?
Yeah.
And also tell people about it, you know? I mean, when you're FaceTiming with people, when they're asking you, what are you doing with your time? Just be like, hey, I started watching this couple fall apart.
Yeah. And they're really losing it.
Couple just crumble.
And she made fun of the man for being sickly, and then he got corona, and now he's dying in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
And also,
she kept podcasting with him. She's holding the mic.
He's on life support.
She's holding the mic up to a ventilator.
Halsish. Let's do a halsish.
You guys, we love you.
But I wanted to add one more thing. I'm sorry.
Go for it.
I love hearing from you guys. Some of you guys have been so generous, and you correspond with us, and I love it when you don't pick my nose live. Especially you're gonna get sick. But we love it when you guys reach out to us and you tell us things like, for instance, somebody told us yesterday they work in a warehouse that has dogs in it, and the dogs hear Charlie's howl sessions and they howl We love to hear stuff like that. We have an email that's easy. We check it all the time. It's fybpod@gmail.com.
fybpod@gmail.com.
DMing
also,
works too.
You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Rosebud Baker and at I'm Andy Haynes.
Mm-hmm.
And you can follow the pod on Instagram at Find Your Beach Pod. So we love you.
Yeah, you can also follow your hearts.
You can also follow your hearts.
You can follow your dreams. You can follow a wild hare. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, into the woods.
You can
follow the spirit.
You can dance
of
like
your
nobody's
ancestors.
watching.
You can live, laugh, love. You can follow the leader.
Yeah.
That's a fun game.
You can follow.
You can follow Andy and I into the outro.
Yeah. So, good night and good luck. Yep.
That's it.